welcome to our first story time of the year 2021. We are so excited to be kicking off our 2021 online story times with our first Off We Grow. Now, I think I need a friend to help me start off the story time. Have you guys seen Norman the Narwhal anywhere? Norman! Oh, there he is. Hi, Norman. Norman, can you tell us what our storytime theme is for this week? You can? Okay, let's see. Oh, that is such a good theme. Norman says that this week our theme is snow because it is wintertime. Thank you very much, Norman. Now, to kick off our snow-themed story time, we are going to do a little rhyme about something you can make with snow. Usually they have hats, and they have a carrot nose, and they may have some sticks for arms. I think you're right. I think we are going to talk about a snowman. So, we're going to start with our arms out like this, okay? And this little rhyme is to the tune of the Itsy Bitsy Spider, so you can follow along, okay? I built a snowman, he had a carrot nose. Along came a bunny, and what do you suppose? That hungry little bunny, looking for its lunch, ate the snowman's nose. Nibble, nibble, crunch. Oh, what a naughty little bunny. Do you guys want to do that again? Okay, perfect. Okay, do you remember how we start out? We got to build our snowman like this, right? I built a snowman, he had a carrot nose. Along came a bunny, and what do you suppose? That hungry little bunny, looking for his lunch, ate the snowman's nose. Nibble, nibble, crunch. You guys did such a good job with that.
Hi friends, it's Mr. Justin here. Today's story is The Mitten. And the story is adapted and illustrated by Jan Brett, but I'm just going to tell it to you today. But if you get a chance, I want you to come to the library and check this book out because the pictures in it are awesome. So today's story, The Mitten by Jan Brett. Now, once there was a boy named Nicky who, for his new mittens, wanted them to be knitted from snow white wool. But his grandma, his Baba, didn't want to knit Nicky snow white mittens because she said, if you drop them in the snow, you will lose them. But eventually, she agreed to knit Nicky snow white mittens. Now, Nicky was so excited, he couldn't wait to go play in his new snow white mittens. He was so excited. He ran outside, and his Baba said, wait, Nicky, when you come back, I will be waiting to make sure that you are safe and sound first. But then I will make sure that you still have both of your snow white mittens. So have fun. So Nicky ran off to play, but it wasn't very long until sure enough, he dropped one of his snow white mittens in the snow and it was lost. But before too long, a little friend came by and found the mitten. Who could it be? He sniffed the mitten. It looks warm. He was very tired from tunneling around all day. It was Mole. Mole was looking for a nice, warm place to rest. So he settled in for a nice, warm rest. And as soon as he settled in, somebody else hopped by. Who could it be? Hop, 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 hop. Who is that? That's right, Rabbit. Rabbit hopped by and saw Mole snuggled in the nice warm mitten. And he was very tired from hopping around all day and was looking for a nice, cozy, warm place to rest, just like Mole. And he wiggled in. Mole wasn't very happy about it, but he saw those big, kicking feet, and he decided to make room. So, together, Mole and Rabbit snuggled in the nice, warm mitten. And as soon as they got cozy, somebody else ambled by. Came sniffing. Who could it be? It's Hedgehog. Hedgehog found the nice warm mitten with Rabbit and Mole and sniffed. And Hedgehog decided to move in too. Now, Rabbit and Mole didn't argue with Hedgehog. Would you argue with somebody who is so prickly? So Hedgehog moved right into the mitten with Rabbit and Mole. Together, the three animals were very warm and cozy. But guess what? Somebody else came by, attracted by all that commotion. This time, they didn't just walk by, they flew by. Hoo! Shoo! Hoo! Hoo! Who was that? Where did they go? Hoo! It was Owl. That's right. Owl saw the three animals cozy in the mitten and decided that looked like a very warm place to be. The animals grumbled and said, "There's no more room in this mitten. Are you serious?" But when they saw the owl's sharp talons, they decided to make some room. So the animals moved over and Owl climbed inside the mitten. Oh, goodness. There they go. Oh, dear. Do you think any more animals can fit inside? Me neither. But guess what? Somebody else came walking by. Who could it be? This time, it was the Sly Fox. He saw the four animals inside the nice, cozy, warm mitten and decided he would like to join in as well. And when the four animals saw the sharp teeth on the fox, they didn't argue one bit, and in he climbed. Oh, dear. Oh, no, excuse me. Oh, goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 animals in the mitten. There's no way any more animals can fit in that mitten. What do you think? Well, guess who came lumbering by? Boom, 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 boom. It was Bear! And guess what? Bear thought that mitten looked nice and warm. And you don't say no to a bear. That's right. So Bear climbed right in, and all the other animals moved right over. Excuse me. Oh, there they are. They're all squeezed in the mitten. Nice and warm. Oh dear, friends. There's no way any more animals can fit in this mitten. What do you think? I think you're right. But guess what? Squeak, squeak! along came a little mouse, no bigger than the size of an acorn. And she made herself comfortable right on Bear's nose. And Bear's nose twitched. And Bear, achoo! And when Bear sneezed, all of the animals went scattering, and the mitten went flying through the air. And that's when Nicky, who was still out playing, looked up and saw his mitten. And it soared right towards him. And he reached out his hand and caught his lost mitten. Wow, he said. He was so grateful that he had found his lost mitten that he went ahead and rushed on home. And his Baba was waiting, and she looked out the window. And first, she looked to see if he was safe and sound. Check. And then she looked to see if he still had both of his snow white mittens. And that, my friends, is the story, The Mitten, a Ukrainian folk tale. Thanks, friends, for listening. We'll see you next time.
Hello, everyone. This is Miss Kayla here with our rhyme for today. Well, today's rhyme is going to call for a little bit of counting. So get your 5 counting fingers ready, and we're going to have a little fun. We're going to pretend that each one of these fingers is a snowman. All right. 5 little snowmen standing in a row. Each had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it shone all day, and one little snowman melted away. Let's see, how many snowmen do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. 4 little snowmen standing in a row. Each had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it shone all day, and one little snowman melted away. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3. 3 little snowmen standing in a row. Each had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it shone all day, and one little snowman melted away. 2 little snowmen standing in a row. Each had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it shone all day, and one little snowman melted away. 1 little snowman standing all alone. He had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it shone all day, and the last little snowman melted away. Give yourselves a hand. You've been excellent. All right. Well, that's all for today's story time, but we have one more thing to do. We have to say goodbye to Norman and find out what our next theme is going to be. So has anyone seen Norman? Norman? Maybe he's over here. I'll go check. He wasn't over there. Well, I wonder. Maybe he's over here. Huh, that's funny. He wasn't over there either. We normally see Norman by now. I know. If we all call his name, maybe he'll come out. Okay, on the count of 3, we're going to call Norman's name as loud as we can, okay? 1, 2, 3. Norman! Hey, Norman! Did you come to tell us what next week's theme is going to be? All right, great. Next week's theme is going to be mice. Oh, you're going to love it. Well, that's all for this time. See you later, friends. Bye.
This story time is brought to you by the Hoover Public Library.